welcome to your face yoga tutorial. When I found out that there were 57 muscles between here and here, I almost fell out of my chair. And then I found out that you can actually plump and tone those muscles just like your bicep with a daily workout. And I was like, yep, sign me up, I need to know more. So this face yoga exercise is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes, and it's something you can do every single day. The best part is that you can break it up during the day if you want to. It doesn't have to be done consecutively. There's even some exercises that don't require hands, so you can do them in the car on the way to work or while you're cooking and running some errands. You can really customize it to your personal lifestyle. Before we begin, a couple things. You just want to make sure that you have a clear space around you where you can actually move your arms when needed. Sometimes you will want to use a mirror, especially when you're starting out. But the most important thing is that you have clean hands. So if you need to pause the video right now, go ahead, get your hands nice and clean. That way we don't transfer any grime, bacteria, or dirt onto the skin. Before you begin, when you're doing a lot of the facial exercises where you're using your hands, I highly suggest that you just mist down your skin and add a little bit of facial oil. That way it provides a really beautiful slip before you start the exercises. So let's go ahead and begin by grounding into our space wherever we are at. And we're going to start off by a beautiful exercise called the owl, which helps to strengthen the front tails or the muscles in the forehead so that it creates a very smooth texture. All movements in face yoga should be done really soft, like with the pressure of writing on paper, because the muscles in the face are very small. They don't require much strength. So you're going to start off with your pointer fingers and your thumbs. And you're going to rest your thumbs almost like on this pad or right above the cheekbone. And you're going to take your fingers and you're going to slowly bring them down. The objective is to not create any movement or texture in the forehead. And you're simply going to lift your eyebrows and widen your eyes for 1 second. Do it a second time. And a third time without creating texture in the forehead. And then now do it for 3 seconds. And be done. And now we're going to work the procerus muscle, which is this muscle right in between the brows. And you're going to take your index fingers and you're going to gently glide them out to the temples and just place and anchor your fingers there. And you're going to gently widen your eyes without creating texture in the forehead for 4 times. One second each, and then one more time for 10 seconds. If you feel a little tension in this area, that's perfectly okay. You're building strength and muscle so that you're smoothing the texture in this procerus area, in this muscle. Now we're going to work on the obiculus oculi muscle right around here to help depuff, to help muscle tone. So this one is called the V. And with the V, you're going to make peace fingers and you're going to gently place your middle fingers on the outsides of your brows, right here. You're not going to pull, you're just going to gently anchor, and then you're going to anchor on the outer corners of your eyes with your pointer finger. The objective is to look up and squint and almost create like a pulsing feeling, and you're going to hold for 2 seconds. You're going to do that 6 times. So let's do it together. Anchor, anchor. Look up and pulse for 3 seconds, squinting, looking up for 3 seconds, squinting, looking up for 3 seconds, squinting, looking up for 3 seconds. Make sure that you're not creating any texture in your brows, and finish that a few more times. And once you've completed that, we're going to do it one last time and hold for 10 seconds. Look up and squint for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You will feel a little bit of tension around the eyes, and that's okay, that's good. That's building the muscle. Next, we're going to do something called flirty eyes that helps to really tone around the eye, depuff, and not make the under eyes look so hollow, but also to engage the muscles around the lips. So you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to pull it down to just right above your cheekbones. And then you're going to make an O covering your teeth. So take a look at this. And then all you're going to do is you're going to look up and almost kind of pulse, kind of squint, pulse, and blink. Ready? You're going to do that for 3 seconds, 6 times. One more time for 3 seconds. And do it a few more times until you do it 6 times, holding for 3 seconds. You're really going to feel that muscle stimulation around the mouth, and you're going to feel it right in between the brows and a little bit on the outer corners of the eyes as well. And don't forget to breathe through your exercises, and if you have water, feel free to take a sip or drink now, just to create a little bit of more fluidity in the body. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth as we begin to wind down our upper face workout. And we're going to shift into something called shifty eyes. So you're going to take your dominant hand and you're going to place it on your forehead simply to anchor and remind you to rest that area, not to create much movement. You're also going to sit up straight, not create too much movement in your neck and shoulders. And you're going to shift your eyes looking in a clockwise motion. Up, to the side, down, to the side, up. Repeat that 2 more times. Up, to the side, down, other side, up, one side, down, opposite side, up. Go ahead and close your eyes and release for just a moment. And now we're going to do it again 3 times, going counterclockwise. Looking up, to the side, down, opposite side, up, to the side, down, opposite side, up. Repeat 1 more time, breathing and keeping that forehead still. And then close your eyes for just a few moments. And then when you open your eyes, you're going to look straight ahead, widening your eyes without lifting your brows or your head for 5 seconds. And you can begin. Breathing, soft and gentle, and then release. Now let's round out our upper face workout with just taking our fingers, either your middle finger or your pointer finger, and just gently tapping around the eyes to create circulation, to rest the muscles, and to promote that beautiful collagen and elastin. Get that blood flow pumping. And when you are done, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now we're going to move down to the lower part of the face. And we're going to do a movement called the hamster, which helps to plump up the cheeks, add more volume to the cheeks, and really engage the buccinator muscle right in this area. So you're going to puff up your cheeks kind of like a hamster. And I like to take my fingers and kind of lay them on my lips so I don't create too much texture. And then you're going to alternate the air from cheek to cheek for 30 seconds. Keep going at your own pace for a few more moments. And just know that you're engaging these cheek muscles and creating a lot of volume. And when you are done, you can rest, take a deep breath in and out through the nose. And to continue our movement in our lower cheeks, we're going to do a movement called puffer fish, where you are going to do a similar movement as hamster, where you're going to take your fingers and you're going to lay it onto the top of your lips just to anchor. And you're going to blow air into one of your cheeks and lightly pat all around the cheek, like so. Do each side for 30 seconds. And then switch. And when you are done, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now we're going to plump up the cheeks a little bit more with a beautiful technique called the rosy glow. And it's almost as if you're going to be pressing into your muscles, not pulling your muscles. And you're going to do these little pinchy motions into the cheeks, just kind of pressing all the way around the cheekbone, back and forth for 30 seconds. Not pinching and pulling, just pressing and almost massaging those muscles in the cheekbone. And it gives a beautiful little rosy glow as you're plumping and tightening these muscles. We are almost done. Now we're going to do an exercise to help firm up around the lips. So you're simply going to take your tongue and you're going to keep it in your mouth and outline around the lips very gently and slowly. Watch. You're going to do that for about 4 times around the whole entire lip. Do it one more time as you relax. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then relax. Next, we're going to do an exercise called Kiss the Sky, where you gently look up and you're going to do like a kissy motion, really loose, not very puckered and tight, but almost like a, and you're going to do that for about 30 seconds. Keep doing that for a few more moments on your own. Relaxing the muscles in your shoulders and the back of your neck. Softening the shoulders in your throat and in your chest. And when you are done, you can rest. And then we will end our practice with a little bit more sculpting underneath the chin. And you're just going to gently kind of pat and stimulate the muscles underneath the chin with the back of your hand, just like this. No aggressive movements or sudden movements, just softly patting for about 25 more seconds. And that has completed our face yoga practice. If you do this every day, you're going to see major results in 30 days.